Just, I've got good family and friends, got good support. So, you know, I've been home and everybody's just been around us and amazing. So, Mum, Dad and I are dealing with it only as we can. And the only way we know how to, and that's just staying positive and surrounding ourselves with good people. So we're getting through it. We're all right. It's just such a surreal experience, you know. There was two things kind of heaped on me in one go. Obviously, coming out of the house at the best of times would be a tough thing to deal with, coming back into reality, and then to have that heaped on top of you as well. You know, the loss of my brother, and it's yeah, it took it's taken a couple of days to let everything kind of sink in, and I have felt like I'm still sort of just floating around in this bubble, and you know, at some point it's going to burst and everything will probably hit me a little bit more. So for now, it's still just really surreal, and yeah, family and friends first and foremost in my mind. It was absolutely no-brainer of a decision. It was always going to be that way. It's really overwhelming, and you just feel numb. As I said, trying to get used to reality now, getting back into real life, and then also dealing with that. It's you don't know how to feel. There's no guidebook on how to feel or how long you feel the way you do. So it's just trying to sort all of that out still, and just allowing yourself to. You know, it's okay to cry. It's okay to be down because you will get better, and it will get better. So it's just allowing yourself the time to get over everything.
Hey Josh, how are you going?
Mate,
oh, small excellent. How are you, pal? Good.
Good to see you, mate.
Good to see you.
What's going on? Oh, dude. Tell me, how about with the girls' situation? Where are we at? Everything going well? Yeah. You legend. That's so good, dude. It's really good to see you, mate.
Good to see you too.
Oh, well, Bradley, just as soon as he walked into the house, I just knew, like, here's a kid who is obviously young. He's going to need some guidance. But I never had a little brother. So, you know, I always wanted a little brother, and I always wanted to give my words of wisdom, which are probably few and far between.
Not too good.
Yeah, I think just wanting to just impart a little bit of my life experience onto somebody, and
a bit of that.
There's a fair bit of that. What was that? 100 days. And yeah, Brad and I got along from the word go, and he's such a legend, such a good little kid. That's what I was trying to tell Bradley, trying to teach him, just, you know, be interested in the female. Just, you know, talk to her and ask her questions and have fun. That's it. The first time I saw Ava, I was pulled into the diary room and saw her on a screen, and she was sitting in the spa, and I was like, this is weird, what's going on here? And I didn't really know what to think of the whole situation. You know, I had to go date her and whatever. But when I then walked into the captain's quarters and I saw her, I knew I was in trouble. I was getting stitched up. Yeah, I was just like, oh, this is alright. This is gonna go a certain way, I think. I've spoken to her every day since I've left, and you know, she's been a great support for me. And I think, you know, at some point we'll meet up and talk about whatever, just sort of our time in the house and what that meant to us. And it was great for me to have somebody like that in the house, because it's such a tough environment, you know, every day. And so for somebody to walk in at the point that she did, it was good for me then to have another outlet. So now it's all about trying to work out what it all did mean, and what it means going forward as well. I don't know, alpha male, I think in the house people gave that title to Mikey, which I was happy to step out of the limelight with that, that's for sure. Yeah, well, Mikey and I just straight away had this instant connection, and it was over a TV show that not many people know about, and I said a joke from it and he got it straight away, and it was at that point, it was within the first 10 or 15 minutes of me being in the house when we were just walking around together. I was just like, oh, yeah, this is gonna be perfect. And then, you know, our favourite band of all times, exactly the same, and he grew up listening to the music that I listened to, and it was a match made in heaven. Angie's a funny little thing. She's just this little bull ant, and you know, originally our relationship was, because I had an instant connection with her, I got along really well with her. You know, when stuff started happening like that, and she was doing really well for a period of time as far as how she was handling her whole Big Brother experience and not letting her emotions get to her, and then it kind of changed in seemed like a day, and we probably all know the incident where things might have, people's opinions might have changed about Angie. She had this kind of angry persona about her all of a sudden. Yeah, really negative. And I do not deal well with negativity. I loved having Benjamin in the house, and he was just such a smart, wise old man, I call him. But no, he was awesome for me. And you know, whether or not people say he was bitchy, well, yeah, he probably was. But he did it in a way where he kind of brought a bit of humour to it. A lot of the times he'd say things and he wouldn't be completely serious and didn't really mean what he said, but he might have just said it just to, you know, get a bit of a laugh out of people. The favourite tune of mine would have been probably the shoo-oppy one that we did, the sort of 50s style, the wah 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 ooh, that one. So I wasn't allowed to sing other people's songs, so I had to just start making my own and singing my own. What have I done anything differently? I guess probably any times I involve myself with bitchiness. Oh, and there was a few times I said some things probably about Estelle behind her back. That weren't really, you know, menacing or anything like that. But so I talked about her to people, and I'd probably not do that again. I think that Mikey's going to win. Yeah, I want Mikey to win. But no, I think he's got the right ingredients to take it out. He's popular on the outside, and he's very popular on the inside. So that combined, it's a no-brainer, really. Actually, if there's one thing I could change, sorry, just going back, I'd involve myself more with the cake incident. I wanted to throw more cake. But probably best memory, probably the cake, just because it came out of nowhere and Mikey's sat on it, and that was awesome. Thanks for everybody's support. Obviously, I've left the house in different circumstances than I would have liked to. But yeah, the support that I've got is overwhelming, and I just thank everybody for watching and enjoying me for who I am. That's it.